Shots get fired through. Andy will take down Sharp Shot as things are just starting to heat up inside the absolutely snowscape that is Vikendi.
Oh my gosh, and Soniqs, they're playing with such confidence. It is phase 5. They have the only compound in circle, and Shrimzy and Tig gonna combine, take down Adam and SG. They might be able to get a knock onto them as well, and SG, never mind, gonna die to Penta. Soniqs trying to go ahead and get some more kills, trying to get some more points on the board for themselves, and the only thing for them is that they should be careful because I think they only have 2 in a compound, and it's going to be a little bit rough. Always for V, though. Whoa. Did I hit Deja Vu again? I might have had Deja Vu. No. Apologies. Still, VHC now is going to go back to his car and try to find some way for him to get into zone. And Soniqs, I think Penta has a rock there, so I don't think it's just the smoke that's saving him, but still, he's in a 1v1 against LFP. He's so low. I think he's on literally 1 HP.
Yeah, he's very lucky. Tingleton gets another kill on the board, as I think the big thing is with that nade he threw towards Penta. Penta being prone pretty much saved his life there, as it was pretty close by. VHZ.
Legacy now going to go ahead and push over. Penta going to go ahead and knock one. But Legacy still have a lot up, and Tig is finally going to find Penta, but it also gets you a point.
I think he can get in. H1 gets the knock onto Lucid. There's the smoke now. This is what I love, right? Shrimzy is now making it so that Mercy can't peek his way, and he's going to scout the rest of the circle because they know there's a solo player. So it's like, where's the solo player? I'm going to create a smoke wall so you can't peek us. We can close the ground, and I can do some scout work. That nade is almost good. 8 damage found this time around. That nade a little bit better as he finds 40 on the Lucid, but Soniqs have just decided to win. What? This is where they're making their big play. H-Win takes down Lucid. Another nade does 49 damage on the sneak attack. Our Mercy going to go into the top 4 once more and not find a win, while Sneak will become the Gilly in the mist. He steps inside the smoke. Lucid's going to get res, but that nade's going to flush that one out. So Seifu is in the BZ. He's going to force him to step further back. Tingleton's going to get the knock on to Seifu. It's all down to Sneak. He finds one, but this is the opportunity now for Urbear to step up, but he can't see anything of note. Oh, poor Kuzak, but he got an extra point.
Soniqs made it just rain absolute frags, which again, there's just not much they can do about it. So it was a good effort, but wait,
blue zone.
Did he just die to blue?
Yeah, okay. He died to blue. The discipline that Soniqs have found this year and their ability to not overextend and overarch. Shrimzy manages to find the knock onto LFP. Nades being tossed his way, but again, this is the benefit of being uphill. It's so hard for Legacy to arc these nades the way that they need to do damage on the Soniqs. Tingleton, the Thunder from down under, is tossing nades down the hill now as he looks to do some damage, but Soniqs putting in a lot of work. Legacy down to 2 players standing. See what I mean? If Soniqs weren't playing with confidence, Kickstart goes down there. Like, this is the thing. It's plot. They've got plot armor.
Main character armor. They can't.
Yeah.
Still, I love the fact that H-Win's to the side, but he does have to be careful. He has M249, and LFD did go down, so Legacy down to just 2 with Kickstart. Trying to push over back towards H-Win. Tig does find VHC, and now it is going to be all of Legacy down, and Soniqs in a 4v2 just playing it so beautifully in L1 and Nano, the last 2 alive, and they're split. So if Soniqs pushes as a 4-man, there's not much they can do, but never mind. Nano just absolutely deleting Tingleton, making him regret seeing that MK14 in the hands of Nano.
Yeah, Nano here, big shots, 3 kills for him, 5 for Lip as he pushes aggressively up for that ridge line. You're in a 2 versus 3, you got the knock, you gotta try and make advantage of it now. AKA sitting on 8 kills right now. They're feeling themselves as well, as now you've got that little quick step, making your way up the ridge line, trying not to slap your feet off the ground as you're sneaking up. As everything just goes a little bit quiet in the late zone. 2 seconds to phase 1 pops. Lip will have heard those footsteps, and He dips back. That bark of the MK, that fear factor that we spoke about, firing off the side as Soniqs managed to get the res. But look at the black pocket. 5 nades, but those nades will do absolutely no good whatsoever. And Soniqs take the chicken dinner. 25 points as they hit 15 kills. And before that one, Falcons were probably saying mind the gap. Well, Soniqs have leapfrogged over that gap as they've surely taken top spot after map 5. And we've got our top 4. It's Soniqs, TTG, STK, and SSG. And either one of the 3 teams other than TTG, a win here will be massive for them as they attempt to climb. But look at that, SSG doing serious damage onto STK, who are also trading it back the other way as I do some kill feed rating. Tingleton, behave yourself. He gets the knock. Down go TTG. And Soniqs now with a big opportunity. SSG need to clean up STK or vice versa, but it's a 1 versus 1.
Pixel and him trying to trade out, and Tig gonna find Sharp, and Soniqs just being so oppressive right now to these 2 remaining solo players, and that nade looks to be perfect, and Adam is gonna collect the points up to 9 kills, Soniqs on 8, and that is gonna be Adam down. Soniqs win game 1 of day number 3.
They're on the narrow, the skinny side of the zone, so realistically they don't need to move before Work in Silence do, but they've already decided that they are going to make their play as they move towards these dips. And Cohen, who's had a big night so far, 4 kills, but it's H1 that gets that knock. Fana gets the knock onto Luisera. H1 moves to 5 kills of his own as Soniqs get 8, and there's one confirmed. They're on the 9. They're almost on double digits now. Tingleton, that's as easy as it comes for a player of the standard of the Thunder from down under. 10 kills from Soniqs now as Work in Silence are in a 4 versus 4, but Soniqs have the center of the zone on complete lockdown. They are playing this like Soniqs of old. Soniqs of old, they've been great all year round as well, having won the last major event. But this is what I spoke about. They took the northern side of the zone, the high ground, and they've put on a clinic on how to play the edge of the zone.
I mean, okay, you know, Soniqs obviously doing great. They have 10 kills, but Work in Silence, I mean, this is a good game for them. I believe they were barely on the edge of the right hand of the table, so this is going to be a good game for them, and I think this might actually put them into the top 8. I think they have at least 6 kills, because they've been doing work this entire time.
Work in Silence, they've had a good night. Andy with a big knock onto H1, and this is an opportunity now to move, right? You got to use that knock to move. You cannot rest on your laurels, and they do exactly that as they move up towards the crate. So Cohen, who's had a big night so far, battling now with Kick, and he gets the knock on the Kick as well. That's a huge one, but Soniqs managed to get that all the res in the midst of all the action. I'd like to see Work in Silence get a bit more aggressive now. You've gotten 2 knocks back to back, but Tingleton is able to spray down Cohen. Shrimsy takes down Fana. It's a 4 versus 2 now. Andy needs to work with Souls if they want to make this work. Tossing that nade up towards the tree. That should be pretty good. If it blows, and no, it went a little bit too far, I think. But he still closed the gap. 15 damage done towards H1 on top of that hill. But you've 2 members down. You've 8 kills on the board for Work in Silence. But Soniqs, see what they're doing? They've opened up their hand. They've spread out around them, and they're closing the fist on to Work in Silence. There's 1 player left in place, and Tingleton knows exactly where they are, looking down towards the Dacia, and there you go, the Thunder from down under. Tingleton gets the kill. 24 points